Favorite excuse for everyone. Oh, but he doesn't know though. But he doesn't know though. But he doesn't know though. You as a group, you as a planet, you as a universe have elected to disrespect me and not tell me. You got little kids knowing more than me. Yeah. So you as a group have elected not to tell me. As far as the ladies go, I mean, it's what the men tell them to do. It's what the men tell them to do. So it's what the men tell them to do. But what I don't really appreciate is that I mean, I get the messages from the girls. Don't get me wrong. Right, I get the messages from the girls. Don't get me wrong. I do get the messages from the girls, but I don't like blatant disrespect in it. I don't like blatant disrespect, and like there's been a whole heap of bull sucking, a whole heap of fucking, a whole heap of just straight bullshit. And I find it funny that this story is to my complete disadvantage and to all of your advantages. And you're even willing to step to me and ask me, what did I say? Or call me a dickhead or this and that. Like, if I smell, how come you're full of so much shit? Because I'm being real. I'm being real. You lot aren't being real. It's like when you see the reposts of songs and rappers coming up, or like like a Link Up TV or a GRM Daily or an SBTV, putting some whack niggas on and saying their shit is fire and my shit is more fire than theirs. And then you still want me to rap, but you're saying I'm whack. And you're calling me a bum and a loser and an idiot. And you're saying this and that about me. I mean, that's your choice. If you really think, Dr. Hughes, that your plan is gonna work, then go ahead with it. But every plan you've made as a hospital has backfired against you. So when you're gonna learn your lesson not to fuck with me, I will not know. I genuinely will not know. I find it funny that I've got this fake police coming up to me, these acting police coming up to me, telling me that I'm harassing Morgan, and that isn't even the case, and Jen isn't his real mum, and OJ isn't his real dad. But yet, off the basis of their complaints, I'm getting interviewed by police. I find that very funny. What can I say about you, Lord? You just roll fake, innit? You roll fake. You roll fake. You roll fake. You roll fake. You love to piss man off. And then when man gets pissed off, you're like, oh shit, is something gonna happen to me? And that's your game, your backwards society. I cannot wait to get off this planet. This planet will explode. I've seen the future. This planet will explode. Yeah, the inhabitants on it will not be existing. But this planet will explode. That's the fate that you caused yourselves, and you can't be smart and go back on it. You got BBC coming in here to interview me, not other people, to interview me. Yeah, a reporter comes in the day before, you treat her like shit. You're dumb enough to think that BBC coming in the next day isn't linked to her. Yeah, because all you think about is fame. All you want to do is get famous, because you've never been popping in your lives. The reason why you lot don't know how to behave, and I do, is because I've always been popping naturally, and you lot haven't. And you can call that arrogant, but you can't say it's a lie. I'm not with the blatant disrespect, to be honest with you. I'm not with the blatant disrespect, and sorry is not good enough. Sorry is just not good enough. I'm not saying hurt the girls. I'm not saying I'm not saying hurt the girls. I'm not saying any of that, because the same man that wanna bang girls literally wanna fuck them and have been fucking them. You got girls showing tits with bite marks on their breasts, thinking they're sexy, and they're getting bit up by a man. It's just, the way these people are. People think that they can come around me and cover their noses and then try hang out with me the next day if there's a dispute with a supposed lover who you don't know if it's Jules or not. And you British people think your magic is the strongest and your technology is the most advanced, when in fact it's the weakest. And if you think people aren't outdoing you, it's a shame. But in terms of the rap game, I just decided to distribute off 5nug.com because I'll still pay the £38 a month for my existing records to be seen on Spotify and stuff, just for marketing. It's a marketing expenditure. It's not a business deal. People don't want to look bad, but they're happy to look bad in front of me. And they say, oh, I'm sorry, oh, I did this, oh, I did that, oh, I'm sorry. You're acting, but you're saying to me everything is real. So how is that acting if you're saying everything is real to me? It's not an act, it's real. And you lot are genuinely hating, and you're hating hard. And you think you got plots and plans to do man over and break man's heart. A man's heart can't be broken. I couldn't give a... If a bitch gets with a skinny Somali nigga, how is that? How does that make me look bad? The flaw in this whole plan to protect women is that I'm the strongest. Yeah? So even if there's a billion bitches with me, I'm the strongest. Yeah? I can defend those billion bitches against trillions of men. So technically they should be with me, because I'm the one who can defend them. But that's not the case. I mean, the disrespect, if you think you can go as far as you want and then say sorry and explain yourself. With Jules, it's a bit different because she's locked up in a prison. Yeah. So with Jules, it's a bit different because she's locked up in a prison. But with the rest of you girls think you can upset me and then show me arse and think I'm okay with it. Like, you ain't been getting rim jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's a disappointing situation that the females chose to behave like that. If you listen to Drake, Feel No Ways, he says maybe we should have done things my way instead of the other way. And that goes to show how ignorant the women are, because they thought their way was better and it's clearly not better. And it's just mad. It's just mad. You know, man, them that are cool with you, as soon as they get female attention, will turn on you and act like dicks, and then still expect ratings and attention. To me, the whole thing is fake, and this planet deserves to be destroyed. Without a doubt, it will be destroyed. Like I said, I encourage China, Russia, Iran. I encourage them to attack Europe and the UK, especially the UK. I encourage them to do so because the way things are, like, it's just unacceptable. It's too one-sided. It's just too one-sided. You see girls reaching out hands past cockies. You know, you see all that stuff and it's like, yo, I thought we were cool. You want me to be down and real for you while you claim you're acting, disrespecting me. You know, and it's fine with you. And then you say, oh yeah, but we get punished. Who's really getting punished? Who's really getting punished? You may say, would you like it the other way? And we get your treatment and you get ours. And fair enough, that's a fair enough argument to make. Because I wouldn't, but then again, I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have someone scar me up like that. Word to Piccadilly Institute. I see people smiling, I see people laughing when they think that they've got one over on me. And then they say it's an act. And you know, these TV screens that you're watching are watching you and they're reporting about you. And they're talking about you and you still feel no shame. And there's nothing to change your minds, probably because you made a blood pact, or for some other selfish reasons, like you just want fame and to sell books. You know, you see everyone up in front of the camera today when BBC comes. You know, I'm just trying to make sure people get fed. You know, that's all I was trying to do. Like, if you don't want to talk to me, fair enough, that's your choice. But, you know, to say that you have a problem with men, and then to turn around and talk to another man in front of me after our history, it's a bit fucked up. But luckily, while I'm asleep, I get hidden messages, so I'm cool with certain stuff. But to me, it's just bullshit. It's like, how many people are gonna get reposted and tagged? Everyone's listening to my music. I've got the stats on my website to prove 234 visitors a day. Yeah, from nothing. From £75, I get 234 visitors a day. Yeah. And people think that they treat me like I'm a loser. And it's brainwashing, it's active brainwashing. Yesterday, while I was sleeping, there was an integral emphasis to put in the center of my mind that I should go back to Sarah Taiwo and Lola Oguntokun. And you may say, yeah, but yeah, they're not your real parents, so they didn't sexually abuse you. But if you're a child and you're being sexually approached by people playing your family, shouldn't they be more like Mother Teresa to you if they're guarding Jesus Christ, let alone any other child? And it makes me wonder, are you women fit enough to have kids? Because with the way you're behaving, if you do this to me, if you do this to me, then, say my child is in the same position, would you do the same thing to them? And that's what my dad is saying. Like, you lot just won't change, and a lot of people are going to face flames, men and women, for their two-facedness, They can say, oh yeah, but it all worked out, in spite of you. It all worked out because of my skill to get out of situations, impossible situations, that I shouldn't be able to get out of. The fact that no one respects me as an SAS soldier, apart from the army, code of vets, you should be ashamed of yourselves, because I showed you my SAS ID and then you followed me, and then I asked you to verify it in public, and you didn't. And you can say it's a code of secrecy, but there can be no secrets. The lights turn on and the lights turn off. You understand me? The lights turn on and you can see everything, and the lights turn off. I said the lights should be turned on, and it hasn't been done in in every metaphorical way it could. I've got builders trying to shag my girl, or my girls. It would be very easy for me to be angry at the women and want attacks for them, but like I said, you're a civilized society. Can't you just have a discussion and say, yo, you were wrong, what you did was foul, and have an extensive conversation about that instead of physically punishing them with electric barbed wire batons? To me, it's ridiculous. This whole thing is ridiculous. This whole thing is pointless. And when all this is over, and I'm not talking about my section, when all this is over, you're gonna find out that and another thing as well, I didn't ask to be diagnosed with a chronic disease. Yeah, I didn't ask to be diagnosed with a chronic disease. The NHS is the same company that works with the companies in central London, and they've got the same logos, and I see that red SZ everywhere for that company. Simon Cowell intrigues me. He might not be the bad guy that everyone thinks. He's got a company called Psycho. Yeah. An artist called Labyrinth. And a band called One Direction. And another band called Little Mix. So to me, Simon Cowell might not be the asshole that everyone is thinking that he is. So I'd just like to defend Simon Cowell, whether it's to my ignorance and severe survivor's guilt, because I should not be nice to not one person who I encounter with the way I've been treated. And you all know what you've done to me in the past and present, and you can't say that's acceptable behavior, especially to Jesus Christ, which you all know that I am. And you see the sun shining on me, and you're like, wow, yeah, he's God, he's the Son of God. And you say you believe. No one's questioning whether you believe in the religious fact that I'm Jesus Christ. No one's questioning if you believe in the religious fact that I'm Jesus Christ. What people are questioning is whether you actually give a fuck and you're evil, and the answer is yes, you're evil, and you men are perverts, and you're disgusting, and you show it all the time, and you take the acts way too far, and it shouldn't even be done that way in the first place. You see, there's a circle, it goes like this, yeah? There's a circle, it goes like this. There's a red and white embossment. Half the circle is being done. Yeah? Half the circle is being done. Yeah? And that's by the men who control everything. The NHS have hacked my laptop and phone to shit to the point where they've got all my contacts, where they can tell people not to talk to me, where they can ruin things. You know, I think even though I'm on a TV show, I deserve like breaks. I deserve to be respected. I don't expect cleaners to come into my room and leave bullshit, which they do. Sodexo is corrupt. It's just a shame. It's just a shame. It's just a shame that things have turned out that way. And I mean, with Jules, it's okay because like she'll be able to look me in the eyes and say, you know, she tried her best and she did what she could. And you know, with you other women, I can't say the same thing for you. Me and Nicole Isaac's got a good relationship. You know, we see each other from time to time. But the truth is, I don't watch TV anymore. just because of the disgust of what happened on TV. And if you think that what you're doing is actually acceptable in this country, let alone Europe, I mean, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. If someone's the hottest rapper, let them be the hottest rapper. They say, oh yeah, we do this to you because you're famous. Pay me for it. Pay me legitimately for it then. You know, like, let there be breaks. Let me see your scripts. You won't show me because there's corruption going on. I mean, it blatantly says I'm SAS on this bank statement. And you lot are calling me insane for thinking I'm SAS. Like, SAS would stand for anything else but SAS on a bank statement. And you should be ashamed of yourselves with the way you carry on and the way you treat me. And things will change for a few seconds. Things will change for a day. And then someone will get a bright idea. And then it will go back to screwing Noel over time. And I never thought that you would sink this low or go this far. I never thought that you would all sink this low and go this far. You can't talk to 2 or 3 guys at the same time and then say you're talking to me. You can't walk past a guy and brush your breast against him and then say, yeah, I did it for you. Real machine or not, this is what I'm perceiving. I came up with this plan, yeah. I came up with this plan, inserted the mold of my dick in every girl's pussy, yeah, which is the reason why they bust, yeah, when they have sexual interactions with men, yeah, they still don't care. Some men try to push their dick up the mold so that it's felt, and their dicks aren't even real. And I respect certain man like Chuku, who just rolls around wearing his shorts, showing that he don't give a fuck about his dick size, while you older men are trying to show me God knows what. I don't know what you're trying to show me with your tentacle dicks. It's just a hot mess, and to treat someone this way and then say, yeah, but the story will get better, but you're doing everything in your power to make sure that the story doesn't get better. And you're saying that's the nature of the game and you accepted it. So if a kid who has been abused as a child, bullied, rushed, attempted murder every day, agrees to a show, would you say yes? Okay, we should do it. He's in his right senses. He's in his right sense of mind to do it. To be honest, I set this section up because if you noticed in my previous tweets, I said I get more action in hospital. The beds are comfortable, the beds are warm, this and that. I did it to show that these people are pricks and they don't give a fuck. Like, it just seems like no one genuinely cares about me. No one genuinely cares about me. You do it for TV and then you want to come say sorry and act different. Or say you regret it and you should have chosen me. It's confusing. I don't have a problem with Jules, even if it is that girl Nikita on the ward. I don't have a problem with Jules. My problem is with the men and the way they interact with her, and the way they look at her, and the way they try and do slick shit. You know, she'll be trying to communicate with me, and then other men will be trying to join in. No one asked you men to join in. No one asked you men to join in. Zofia is in a hell of a lot of trouble. She'll say, oh yeah, but it worked out. But it's like, what happens in the present? Does that not count? Because is that not what you're actually doing? Is what you're actually doing not in the present? I just thought I'd give Complex this exclusive for the misunderstanding, because I realized they were still riding for me, but because of what they said about Jules, which may have been true, she may have called me a nigger with her actions. I just thought I'd be like, let me just disconnect from some people, because like I need to focus, and it disgusts me the way you all behaved on the outside to get me in here. And if you think grabbing me from behind the neck is my weakness, try it on the tube and see if the tube don't break from me flipping you the fuck over, or just fucking you up full stop. The only reason why I didn't react to Jesse grabbing my neck was because I thought he was a member of staff. Yeah? And I didn't want to fuck up a member of staff yet. But with the way you're going, you're in for an explosion. You saw the steam coming out of my room today. You don't know my dark side. You don't know my dark side. I've never shown my dark side. In every lifetime, I've always kept a cheerful, positive demeanor, and I've never shown my dark side. But if you don't really want to see it, continue. And by me saying that, you feel that enables you to continue because you're that ignorant. You men are blatantly perverts. It's bait. You fake police got hand paint as tattoos. Yeah, you think because you can copy a move that you can do my move. You think I can't outmaneuver myself. You should look at the videos of me shadow boxing in the mirror at a flat 1 Ringstead Road. I move faster than light. Do you know what that means? If you do something behind my back and I turn around, I've already seen it, even if it's happened afterwards. But all this for you is ammo. You know, the NHS has been sucking energy from Central London technology, elite Central London technology. And they did that with the BBC today. And You know, you're being investigated. That's all I can say. You're being investigated. I won once by accident. This time I'm gonna win on purpose. And the revenge will not be pretty for you men and you treacherous women involved. And there are treacherous women involved. It's not love, it's like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. The time on my phone says one thing, the time on your laptop in your office says another thing. You're playing with time. That's like time travel, which is illegal and punishable by death. So you should all think about what you're doing and just know that I will show no mercy again. I'll say it's funny that certain actors who look after a certain child are calling police on me saying I'm harassing the actor who I get along with. And it's legit. I legit get punished for your acting. So it's not an act. And you're not gonna get away with that slick shit. I encourage China to go ham on the UK. I encourage Russia to go ham on the UK. I encourage North Korea to go ham on the UK. I encourage Iran to go ham on the UK. I encourage the Middle East to go ham on the UK. The UK is a leech, yeah. It's potato land, yeah. It's potato land, yeah. And it's not even good potato land, yeah. And they take all their resources from everyone else and then develop it themselves in the wrong manner, which is why there are always recessions and crashes. And there will be another crash. And people may ask, well, Noel, if you know all this, why do you behave the way you do? Because what you're doing is wrong. If you don't like someone as a group of people on an island and you follow them everywhere they go, you must be looking to kill them or do them some kind of harm because you don't like me and you definitely want to press the girls that want to press me. So drop the act. Stop being so fake. I'm the hottest rapper. Yeah. I should be seeing myself reposted on all social media. Twitter, I don't know what the fuck you're doing after that Carolina Liar tragedy. You're just digging graves for yourself. And if you think Jay-Z is gonna forgive you, if you think Drake is gonna forgive you, if you think Rick Ross is gonna forgive you, if you think DJ Khaled is gonna forgive you, If you think T.I. is gonna forgive you, if you think Kevin Hart is gonna forgive you, you're wrong. You should listen to jokes before you laugh at them. The jokes are about you, and they are sincere. Look at all of Kevin Hart's specials. They're about you lot. They're cussing you. They're not cussing me. They're cussing you. There's a whole black market of internet discussion and social discussion of how celebrities are dissing me, when in fact it applies to you, and you're just too dumb and up your own asses looking for fame to realize that. And I'm extremely disappointed in the way this show has gone. Yes, I did agree to it, but I was not clued up. You know, there are things such as the Slave Act. Michelle Obama said, bring back our 300 girls. Have you brought them back? No. So you basically want to do what you want, boy who you want, kill who you want, and get away with it. You say the same goes for me. The difference is I'm Jesus Christ. I'm the God of all gods. Yeah, so I have the right to do that. You are mortals using diarrhea to try and get the Green Mile effect. Because flies are attracted to shit. Or death, I should say. I'm just gonna leave it there, but I'll just say I deserve more ratings. You know, like I said, when no one knew I was Young Alias, aka Bang Bang, which is how I know you lot were not clued up on everything. You did not know I was Jesus Christ. Yeah, you did not know I was Young Alias, aka Bang Bang. You did not know any of these things, and you were bigging me up at first. As soon as you found out it was me personally, Noel, then you started having issues and beef. I changed my name to Noel Romeo Christ because I believe the name has more power and it's a more accurate description of who I am. On government legislation, my name is Noel 25/12/1987. It's not Oguntokun. No, it's not. And the reason why you can't find the SAS results on my bank statements anymore was because it was an SAS slip-up. And I'm so smart I can outsmart the whole of the SAS and outmaneuver them. So imagine what I can do to you. As for the SAS, I would say shame on you. Your job is to go in, infiltrate, smash through, grab and save, delete all opposition, and leave. You have failed to do that job. The only one doing that job is me. And to you actresses, putting on this show and then making out like you didn't want to do it. You want to do it until it becomes reality, and then you don't feel so comfortable. and then who's got to come save you? You're saying you want to do it. That doesn't justify the men's actions, because the men set the whole thing up to destroy the female dolls and therefore the females themselves. I don't know how disturbing it is to you to see a female body dead, but to me it's very disturbing. To see an innocent woman dead. Her body laying on the ground lifeless. Maybe it doesn't bother you lot to punch a woman in the jaw. But it bothers me. It bothers me when a woman punches another woman in the jaw. Because I'm not a woman beater. I'll say it again. The writers and directors and the owners of these companies are very evil, and they have shown it through this script. And I find it incredible that you've got these whack rappers on TV, these whack musicians on TV, on the internet, blowing up. Yeah. Blowing up because I'm not there. 6 Lakh Chadwick Boseman was the only one who had the courtesy to say, this is not my role. This is not my role. I should not be doing this. It just doesn't feel right. The rest of you are happy to bull, pop champagne in private planes. Your £200,000 cars aren't worth 20p. But because they're priced 200,000, you buy them. So you tell me, who's got the one up? The one who's done nothing wrong, or you? The people who have been doing things wrong for over 100 years. One island against one person, and I'm not an immortal God, and it's been that way. And you all know it. You all know it, you just lie. You men know you're perverts, you just lie. I've met a few men who don't spend their money like that and will wear fake Nike trainers that they can afford, like this guy in Ward 1, yeah? Because he doesn't want to show that, the money that he's earning, or he doesn't want to spend the money that he's earning because it's not blood money, it's sacrilegious money, it's evil money, it's devil worshipping money. You lot are saying Satanism is a religion, but yet Christianity is a religion. It doesn't make sense. Satanism is the opposite of Christianity. So how can it be a religion? I don't have a problem with Jules. I love Jules to death. Don't have a problem with Nikita. If that's the way she wants to roll, she can expect flames. And that's it. You know what I mean? You lot are eager to see a mermaid that you're not gonna see. Because there's not only one mermaid. There's not only one merman. There's an army of them. You lot keep on talking about, oh, it's the lizard people, it's the lizard people. Like I'm some fucking clown. Always trying to get me involved in some movie. You should move back in with Sarah Taiwo. Have you talked to Sarah Taiwo? You're the ones calling her, telling her where I am, and you're saying that she's calling you. She may have regrets, but she's still a bitch. Yeah, and she still treats me like shit. Oh, it's an act, we have to. Sarah Taiwo has a hole in her chest where the gem is supposed to be. Yeah, 'cause Shola killed her. Look at Sarah Taiwo's chest. Look where the gem is supposed to be. You'll see a hole. They want to cut it out of your chest. These men take eating pussy for literal eating pussy. And if you girls want to be disgusting and do your thing, then do your thing. You're not phasing me. You're trying to hurt me, but all you're doing is hurting yourself. Isabella, I got no respect for you. Straight up, I got no respect for you. I don't know why you beg it when Nikita's acting bad and try come round me and try brush against me. Like, do you have to show your breasts? Is that all you've got? Your bitten up breasts, your marked up breasts from the work you've been getting from Trevor and that. You think I don't know? I can see right through you. I can see right through you. All these apps, it's all gonna end. It's all gonna end. All this Freemasonry with your gold rings that you think will murk me over if you hit me with them. You will see the devastation that I will lay on you the day you ever fucking try. Like it hasn't already been tried. I'm Hercules, remember? The strongest of all gods. What's he eating? I gotta eat that. You let a guy who plays with flies and shit open the kitchen door for you to let food in. That's what Sidexo does. I'm not like that. I can do what he does, but I'm not like that. These, if you remember back to the Genghis Khan days, Genghis Khan faced an assassin of dead a group of dead assassins, of dead rotting assassins, and they were meant to be lethal, and they got destroyed completely. So if you Somalis want to bring it, and you blacks want to join in with the Somalis, and you whites want to join in with the Somalis, and some of you Asians want to join in with the Somalis, that's fine. And you want to have your gay tattoos, that's fine. It's fine with me. It's fine. It's fine, but just know you're all doing me dirty. You're gonna watch this video and you're gonna continue to do me dirty. And you're going to say that the reason why you're doing me dirty is because I said that you're gonna continue to do me dirty. There's no excuse for being in the wrong. If you want to be a wife of God, yeah? If you want to be a wife of God, yeah? If you want to have children with God, yeah? Then maybe you should start acting like it, women, and forget the fucking act. But you won't, because they're hurting you. Use their weapons against them and box them back. You won't do it. We know something you don't. When it turns out that Jesus Christ, the strongest of all gods, knows something that you don't, and my memory comes back and my amnesia goes, which is what you're all benefiting from. You know, I'm on a show and I'm in a prison, and I'm Jesus Christ, and that's okay with you. You builders trying to shag my girls, following Jules around everywhere with your aqueducts. Then fine. But just know you're all doing me dirty. You're all doing me dirty. And there are consequences for doing that to the God of all gods, let alone an innocent child. I've done nothing wrong in life. I've been set up time after time after time. Yeah? I've outmaneuvered people time after time after time. Yeah? And I've been set up time after time after time. I can feel it, yo. I don't have a problem with Jules. I don't have a problem with Nakia. If that's the way she wants to behave, she can behave like that. That's her problem. If that's the way you want to behave, then that's the way you want to behave. That's all on you. That's all on you. But you'll find that saying sorry a billion times and not changing your actions. When you say sorry, yeah, you're meant to never ever do that action again. That's the whole point in saying sorry. You are crucifying me. You are crucifying me. And you have been crucifying me and laughing and enjoying it. And just for the record, for Lucy Cooper's respect, Lavon never touched Lucy Cooper. He approached her, and as soon as he went near her, she pressed the alarm. He didn't finger her pussy at all. He didn't touch her breasts at all. I don't know what happened after that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've got too much faith in the human and female human species. But you lot are a disappointment to me. You know, if I came back if I came back the last time to sacrifice myself for your sins, why did I come back this time to do the same thing again? Does that make sense to you? Does it? Does that make sense to you? You lot are gonna get blown the fuck up.